Did you know that nearly 1,400 years ago, a Maldivian delegation visited the court of Emperor Gaozong of the Tang dynasty in China multiple times, bringing gifts? It's a fascinating story of how the Maldivians made a huge impression on the most powerful empire in the world at the time. Back in the 7th century, the Tang dynasty in China was at its peak. Their capital, Chang'an, was a bustling hub of international trade and diplomacy. While the famous Silk Road connected China to the west over land, equally important were the maritime routes stretching across the Indian Ocean. News and goods from distant lands flowed into China's southern ports, like Guangzhou. Meanwhile, thousands of kilometers away, the Maldives held a surprisingly strategic position right in the middle of these major sea lanes. Despite their small size, the islands were renowned for several highly valuable resources: ambergris, coral rope, cowrie shells, and deep-sea medicinal shark oils. Cowrie shells, which were used as a form of currency across Asia and even Africa. And second, coral rope, made from coconut fiber, which was essential for building the ships that sailed these very oceans. In the year 658 CE, something remarkable happened. The official histories of the Tang dynasty record the arrival of a delegation from a country called Envoys. 4 years later, in 662, another delegation from Envoys appeared. Scholars are almost certain that Envoys was the Tang Chinese name for the Maldives. These are among the earliest documented interactions between China and the Maldives, and some of the first times the Maldives appeared in any foreign historical source. Imagine the journey. It was over 6,000 kilometers by sea. These Maldivian envoys would have sailed for months, skillfully navigating the monsoon winds, likely stopping in Sri Lanka and the Malay Peninsula, all to reach the court of the Tang Emperor Gaozong. So what did they bring? The records say they presented local products as tribute. While not specified, it's highly likely they brought their most prized goods: heaps of cowrie shells, perhaps some rare ambergris from Wales, beautiful tortoiseshell, and maybe even coral rope and medicinal deep-sea shark liver oil. At the Tang court, these items were exotic treasures. Cowrie shells were even used as a form of small change and for decorative art. But this wasn't just about trade. By sending these official missions, the Maldivian rulers were making a savvy diplomatic move. They were establishing formal relations with the superpower of the era. By participating in the Tang tributary system, they weren't just giving gifts. In return, they gained immense prestige back home and, more importantly, received the emperor's official approval to trade freely in Chinese ports. This gave them a huge advantage over other foreign traders who didn't have this special status. What makes this so significant? It shows the incredible initiative of a small island nation. In an age dominated by large naval empires, the Maldives, a kingdom of coral atolls, successfully projected its influence all the way to East Asia. It's a strong reminder that history isn't solely shaped by large empires. Smaller island nations with extensive ocean territories can also have a direct and vital impact on the global stage. Although direct contact between the Maldives and China seems to have lessened after the 7th century, the memory of Malai lived on in Chinese texts for hundreds of years. Later writers in the Song and Yuan dynasties continued to describe the Maldives, building on the information from these first encounters. These two missions in 658 and 662 are a brief but brilliant flash in history, a moment when two vastly different worlds connected. A small coral domain and its vast ocean territory leveraged its unique resources and strategic location to expand its influence across an entire ocean, engaging with a continental empire. It's a testament to the boldness and vision of those early Maldivians and a thread of history that connects the modern-day friendship between the two nations, stretching back across the centuries. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from our interconnected past. See you next time.